live jiu-jitsu class. I hope you guys are having fun. So unfortunately, we can't be together at the moment by authorities' recommendations, right? But I hope this thing will go away soon and we can be together. But let's go, keep working hard here, and I'm gonna try to answer your questions. Today we have a little bit more, right? Zeke, my son, is here with me to help me again. I'm using him because we are avoiding to have contact with other people, but we live in the same house as everybody, so no big deal, right? So we are together all day. We are respecting the quarantine. We are staying home, only coming here to do this video and come back home right away. But we hope this finish very soon. So we're going to start today with a situation here that in North America they call the rape choke. So I'm going to lay down on the ground, Zeke is going to be on my guard, trying to strangle me, okay? So that's the first one we're going to work today. So he came to my guard. Imagine, right? This happened suddenly, and he threw me on the ground, right? This is very good, especially for the ladies, right? Somebody tried to attack, and the aggressor came to try to choke me, the rape choke, right here, right? So if I don't know what to do here, he's gonna squeeze my neck. I can pass out here, right? So I needed to know what to do in this situation. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hold his wrist and hold the other wrist. I control him and lock my elbows. You see what happened? He lost the power to attack my neck. And if you try to pull the arm back, it's very tight here, he can't do that. So now I'm gonna move my hip, right? And put my foot on the hip. So I move here, foot on the hip, foot on the hip. Very important, I keep his hand at the height of my chest. I don't let the hand go away all the way down here because I lose the pressure before the attack, right? So now I'm gonna just move my body a little bit back to put his arm totally straight and pinch his shoulder right here, right? So he cannot take the arms back. Now it's very tight. Sometimes even if the guy has big shoulders, when I squeeze here, he can pass out with a choke. But I'm gonna climb my legs here to the shoulder, lock my ankles, and very important, pinch my knees. I have to keep the pressure. Now I let go, hold the wrist, and open. When I bring my hip up now, the lock comes right away, okay? And once again, how I said, he has no condition to come forward or move backwards to escape from the position. It's the double arm lock here, a good defense for this kind of choke. They have any question about self-defense at the moment or no?
No questions yet, Marcus, but we've got 34 people on. Lots of people you'd recognize, including Jordan and Satyen.
That's good.
Nav, Miriam. So welcome, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
So we have a list of questions.
My mom. Hi, Mom.
Dana's mom,
Hello,
Linda.
Linda. Good to have you guys.
So we've got some questions that you didn't get to from last time. We'll start with that, and then I'll let you know if anyone else asks questions here. So the first one we got, what are options when your guard has been passed and they clear your knee line, so they're past the legs, but they have not yet consolidated the side control? So ideas to block them from getting up to the head and ways to recover the guard.
They didn't specify what kind of guard pass. The arm under my leg, or pinning my knees on the ground, or...
No, they just said they got past the legs. So I'm assuming they've gone over the legs, and they're trying to get their side control up towards the head. So how to stop them from getting up and how to reclaim the guard.
Okay, so let's go check something here. I might be a bottle guy, but let's go suppose if this happened in the fight, right? So I need to know how to act here, get out from this position. So when you put someone in the guard, the first thing you're gonna do, close your legs, right? Control the sleeve with the good grip here, and control the collar, right? So nobody gonna try to pass my guard this way here, because he cannot use this arm here to push my leg. Anything gonna happen the other side. Because his hand is free, he can start to dig his elbow here inside my leg, right? I think so they cannot see if you don't show here.
I'm sorry.
Right? They start to dig the elbow inside my leg, open my leg here, gonna try to push to pass. This is one situation here, right? But if he tried to the other side, he can't, because I have the control here. See, he cannot even touch the elbow my leg here because I'm controlling here the arm. So let's go suppose he's gonna dig here to open my leg. When he open, he put the knee over right away. Yes. Okay? So I have the control of the hand. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna push the hand this way. You see? And my body trying to come around to stabilize here. You can do it. See? Now I can use my knee here to push him out of the way, take my leg out, and I come to the top. Okay? So the control of this lead here is very important, right? Because you can stop the guy if you try to pass the guy, right? So your grip, how I say, for my students, your grip is your business card, right? So when you hold someone and they see you have the control, they're gonna know who you are right away. The same thing you read the business card, you know who is the person, right? So control the grip here, and that's it. You have to work hard here to open my leg, right? So you're gonna control, try to use the knees to open. Let's go suppose he open. Now, he's gonna do another guide pass. Let's go suppose he's gonna put his arm under my leg to do this guide pass here, right? So if I make my leg very heavy, he cannot throw my leg or come forward here to pass, right? He needed to use the leverage here to control me. What they're gonna do? They're gonna put this foot here on the ground, pinch my leg here. What happened? My leg popped to his shoulder, and now he can come to pass the guard, right? Like this, right? If I have the arm here, look what I'm gonna do. He passed, but the arm is still here. I'm gonna switch my grip, right? Open my hands and drop my leg to the ground. See? So now I'm not on the body anymore. So I'm not in a good position, but he didn't pass my guard. Now I'm gonna work here to get out from this position. But they're just showing, right, how to avoid if the guy tries to pass the guard. Another way you can do to make it even harder for the guy is to control both sleeves. Right here. See? You control both sleeves here. Somebody asked me the first day how pass the guard without using your hands. I don't know. If one day I know, I like to know, because if you don't use your hands to control the legs, you're never gonna pass the guard. Right? So control both legs here. I can even open my legs now. See? Work with my feet on the hip. Have a good control here. If you try to stand up here, right? I can keep him away. I can use the hook. I can push again. Strongly. Get up. Right? I put my foot on the shoulder. I can do many different things here. But the double control of the sleeves is very hard for the guy pass. Right? And in this position here, if he stand up, for example, we can use a very simple sweep here. I'm gonna bring the hands close to my chest, right? Take one foot out of the hip and kick his knee back. When I kick here, he's gonna fall. I come to the mount right away and have the control of the arms. I hope it's more or less what you asked, because you didn't specify what kind of guard pass you would like to, me to show how to get up or try to go to the top.
All right, cool. Thanks, Marcus. Another question from side control. Why do you post your the leg that's by the head? Why do you post that foot on the floor as opposed to just keep your knee beside the head?
Okay. Let's go see. So take a look here, just for you guys understand. The guy on the bottom, the first basic move he's gonna try to do is, when I come to the side mount here, right, is block my shoulder here, block my hip, escape the hip and put it in the inside to put me back side of the guy, right? So that's the number one move you're gonna try to do when I pass the guard and come to the side mount, right? So just for you guys understand, when you are on the top inside the mount position, it's very important you be very heavy over the shoulder and over the head of the opponent, okay? At least one, you have to put weight there, so you don't give space to the guy, right? He has to find space to put the leg through, and I cannot give the space for him, right? So I'm gonna show something here for you. If I go to the basic position and keep my both knees on the ground, right? I'm gonna come closer to him, go my arm under the head, and shoulder on the face. So look what happened here. If I keep this position here and I drive forward, you see, one guy very strong here, he hold my close to my belt or right hand. Yeah, okay? So if I move forward here, right? If he bridge here and push my hip with your hand on the grip there. Bridge, no, throw me this way. Yes, you see? He's way lighter than me, he's gonna get out. So, if I keep both knees on the ground, if I drive it forward, I put my weight in a position that gets stronger here to flip me, right? So, I can't do that. So that's the reason. I prefer to post my knee beside the hip, stretch my leg to the side, and please come behind me. The position of my foot, right? So I want my position here. But if I don't close my foot here, when I go down, I'm much closer to him, right? So when you go to this position, close your foot here, and now your hip go very low, and I have good balance here, right? So I go under the head, control him. I like to control the shoulder, and my other hand here, I'm gonna hold around the elbow and put my elbow on his stomach. Now I put the weight, so try to move your hip to put the guide or flip it. Look at the pressure on the head here, right? So he can do that here. So every time you give the freedom to the opponent, you're gonna come up with things that you don't wanna like, right? So you control the guy always tight, very important, you know. And I believe we have another question related with side mount too. Somebody asked now to go from side mount to 100 kilos this position to Kazagatami, okay? So I go again, same position, control the elbow and control the shoulder, right? If I don't feel comfortable here, some people do this position, holding the arm, right? I just gonna slide my knee from the hip to his armpit and switch my base here to sit, right? But take a look. I don't have the control of the head here. If he can put his feet on the ground, start to bridge, he don't let me comfortable here in this position, right? And I don't like to match this position here. But anyway, if you go here, right, I feel a little bit unstable in this position. What I would do, I would control the other arm too, right? And I'll switch my base again and kill this arm here. So when I do that, look, I can do the arm lock right here. I can do the arm lock right here. I can do the beach lock right here. I can do many techniques. So I call this position the straight jacket. When I cross the arm of the opponent, he cannot move, right? So I don't know nobody like to be in the straight jackets, right? So if you use this in jiu-jitsu, it's gonna be good for you. And now the second one, we're gonna go to the real Kazagatami, right? So we're gonna start inside the mount again. Control the elbow, control the shoulder, pressure on the face. Now look, this arm come over and hug the neck. And this hand here, hold his elbow. Two, right? So now I can slide my knee, switch my base. Now take a look, how this position is way better. I'm gonna lift the head, put my leg under his shoulder, and hold my pants, right? So I'm very heavy over him here. And the second move I like to do now is to put his elbow on the same line of the shoulder. So when I drive here and put it there, I lock with my wrist the elbow and I hold my hand. A little hug here, we're gonna tap right away. So it's very effective position, right? In case, when you came here, let's go suppose, the guy moved the arm down, hold my belt, for example. I can't put the elbow the same line of the shoulder. This another situation can happen here, okay? So my orientation here for my students, when they do that, I'm gonna, right? I have no control of the arm anymore. I'm gonna push the face and scissor my legs again. Come right here, hold my wrist, and the choke comes right away.
Can you show the wrists or how you're holding the hands?
I have the position here, right? But he don't let me push. I'm not here to exchange strength with him. This is not a contest to see who is the strongest one. I have to be smart, create a leverage, and beat his defense. He's defending here the arm, right? So what I'm gonna do? I go to the face. I can push into my knuckles, make him look to my elbow, and now I let go my pants, switch my base here, hold my wrist, and the choke's right there. This is another very good attack from Kazagatami position. I think so somebody asked about my favorite attack from Kazagatami, you know.
Yes.
We have some other arm locks too, but my two favorite ones is the shoulder lock, the first one I show, And the second one, this choke.
Cool. Yeah, and the person who asked that question is they thank you. They're watching right now.
You're
So
welcome.
cool. Yeah, actually, he wants to know when you're coming back to Toronto.
Well, when I'm invited.
Yeah, hopefully soon.
So
Take me with you.
I just would like to say, sorry, the guys in Ontario. Usually when I go there, I do minimum 7 seminars, 7 to 10, visit many schools there. But this year, we had many problems here, right? First of all, I opened my new school in Maple Ridge. After that, we lost one of our students. I had to organize ceremony of life for him. And after that, we lost another student. One of my black belts got to run over in Hawaii, hit and run. So I had to do another celebration of life. So life's not easy, how you guys can see. Né? Always busy, not only with jiu-jitsu classes, but other obligations we have with life and with our friends, our family.
What was that one?
For the next one now, in the papers, you have anyone?
Well, yeah. What's your favorite? So the reverse of what you were just doing. If he has that side control on you, the 100 kilos, what's your favorite way to re-guard? Get back to guard.
Well, I showed this one on Monday, but I can show another one again. Yeah, you come side mount here. So, look, the pressure with the shoulder on my face bugged me a lot, this, right? So the first thing I have to do is to put my hand here to stop the pressure, okay? So when I pull here now, I'm very strong in this position. Even if you try to sprawl and drive forward, you see I can show he cannot touch the shoulder on my face. So I have freedom to move my head here, right? But look, I can't do much here because it's still driving. I just stopped the pressure on the head, right? The technique I show on Monday, I use this hand here to block the head, right? But I have no power to push him. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna do a little bridge and escape my hip out, right? So little bridge, escape and push. Now I got strong to push. I'm gonna lock here, triangle my legs, hold his pants, boom, and flip him to the side. So that's the one we did on Monday. But today I'm gonna show another one. He'll go again, shoulder on my face, very tight, I can move here, right? This now, instead to hold the shoulder, I'm gonna hold the elbow. See? Strong grip on the elbow right here. Okay? So now this other hand here, I'm gonna control the neck. When I bridge now, right? The bridge is my strong partner in these situations here, right? So when I bridge here, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna lose the balance. And I'm gonna punch this arm here under my neck. So I bridge, punch, my head is out. The hand on the neck come to the wrist, and I lock right here. As soon as I lock, I force his arm against his body. So if you try to come forward here, he can do it. You see? Now I just escape my hip and bring him to the ground, circle, and I get the lock right here. So this is another way I like to use it to escape from the side mount, from the 100 kilos.
Nice. Okay, Ashley wants to see some chokes from half guard, from the bottom.
From the bottom.
Wants to see your favorite chokes. Yeah, from
Okay.
half guard.
Big Kyle and Langley.
Got it. Let's go. Okay. How I started the other day. If I put someone in half guard, I have to turn my body to the side, number one. I myself, I like to triangle my leg here because I kill the other leg, I don't let him lift the leg to try to pass. So this grip here is very tight to keep him down, okay? Or if I want to use what they call the shield, right here, right? He cannot come close to me. But take a look at something here. If you try to push my leg down, you have no power, right? But take a look here. Keep your posture. If he open his knee here, open your knee. No, open your knee. Open, yes. See, if you open the knee, right? Now when he push my leg down, I can't stop anymore, right? So, what's the conclusion here? I cannot let his arm free if I put my shield, because he moves the knee away, he's gonna push my leg down and pass, right? So if you're here, if you wanna put the shield, don't do it until you control the sleeve. If I control the sleeve here, now look, I escape, hook his foot here, and put right there. So this hand here he cannot use. And the other hand he has zero power to do that, right? And this position here gives me even one more option. If I want to sweep him, right? I just gonna start to drop my knee to the side, catch his leg here, look. I can throw him, look. Knee bar, right away there, right? Zero effort to do this. Only creates a position that gives me good leverage to do the move. So, this one is just for you guys to understand if you guys want to keep the triangle or if you want to put the shield here. Don't do without the control of the arm. Okay? But the question now is, I choke from the bottom here, right? So, to avoid the guy coming close to me when I triangle my legs, I like to block here with my elbow. See, I don't let him come close to me because my pointy elbow here hurt him when he tried to come forward. He don't gonna come here. So now look, I'm gonna control his arm right here and swim under. I'm gonna open my leg, escape my hip, and push him this way, hug him with my leg, and now I hold the neck. See? I put my wrist beside the neck here and hold my hand. When I squeeze here, the choke is on right away. And if you try to go to make posture, look my hook on his leg here. Don't let him go anywhere. Try to bring your body up. You see? I'm hugging him with my hands and I'm hugging him with my leg. So I have very good pressure here to keep him down. When I hold my hands, it's even tighter. A little pressure here, he tap right away. So this is a good choke you can use when you have someone in half guard.
Awesome. So from half guard again, we have a question to see your favorite sweep without the knee shield. So from the triangle, from the closed half guard.
From the triangle. Let's go. Okay. Triangle, tight, elbow up. He cannot come close to me. Okay? So this one here, look what I'm gonna do. When I block him here, the same arm that I'm blocking his body, I'm gonna hold his elbow. Right here. Okay? Now, my grip is not on the top of the hand. My grip is on the bottom of the hand, right here. Why? Because I'm gonna twist and make him very weak, very uncomfortable, right? So now I just gonna bring it down and lock, okay? A new thing that I developed, right, when I do the Kimura, is to put the elbow of the opponent on my armpit, right? Because you have no chance to defend here. Even if the guy is super flexible, this grip here, twisting the arm, destroy his flexibility here. And when I trap the elbow on my armpit here and lock, right? So look, a little move here, he's gonna tap. And I can sweep him very easy now. I can open my legs, look, when I start to turn, right? I control the leg here and he tap right away. Or I can let him roll, come to the top, you see, and put all my weight on his shoulder, the same side. As soon as I touch my elbow on the ground, it's so tight his step already, I cannot even do the technique properly. But this control on the wrist, you put the guy very weak, so it doesn't matter how flexible he is, he's gonna tap. Right? Mm-hmm. You have to confirm it here so people believe what I'm saying, right?
That's all the questions so far, unless anyone wants to quickly type something in. Lots of people giving you thumbs up and hearts. Still over 40 people watching. It's awesome. Even Derek showed up. Even Derek.
Always late.
And Cassia is watching. Remember Cassia? She was back.
Cassia from Brazil.
Yeah.
Hello, Cassia. I hope you're doing well and safe against the virus.
All right. Someone says, since we're working half guards, I think they're about to ask something. All right. Irons, let's hear it.
Okay, until come next question. Come back here, Zeke.
Nav says that Zeke is in serious need of a haircut. Aha! Yeah, she's got a great point. He or she got a great point.
I agree, Nav.
Lay down. I'm going to have to guide now. No, try to do this way.
Derek thinks he's being funny, asking for the Corona show. After this, Marcus, there's 2 more questions that came in.
Okay, so like the leg? No, the other way. Turn your body. Come on. Okay. So, this is another question people ask. How do you pass the half guard here? You know? How everybody know, our style here is not to fight for hours. It's to finish the fight as soon as possible, right? And most of the techniques I do, I try to set up to go for the submission right away, don't waste time, right? So, I like to waste time with my girlfriend, not in fight here. So anyway, what I'm gonna do, when he go to his side mount position here, he gets strong when he go to his side. So the first thing I have to try to do is put his back flat on the ground again. So how am I gonna do this? I have 2 ways. I can hold the collar here in front of the shoulder, right? Control the sleeve and push him to the ground. My leverage is way better than his leverage, okay? And if the guy hold his collar here, sometimes they do this, so I try to go there, look, he keep fighting with the elbow, don't let me do the grip, right? So this can happen too. So this one I have the control. Now, I'm gonna put my knuckles in front of the bone of the hip, right here, right? And make the grip. So now, my knuckles here have a lot of power. I'm gonna drop the weight of my body and I put him flat on the ground again, right? So as soon as I put him flat on the ground, I'm gonna move my knee to his armpit and cross his arm here and drop the weight. So he's trapped here in this position, right? So now I hold this sleeve, my elbow, shave him to open space to put my thumb very deep inside of the collar, right? So when I have the grip tight here, I just gonna sprawl. When I drop the weights, the choke is on. And he have no hands to defend, right? The beauty of the technique is when the opponent cannot even think to defend. I call the avalanche. He knows what's coming, but he can do nothing. So this is a good way to pass the guard and go to the submission right away. Thank you.
Awesome.
Next question.
Yeah, Bert's asking about my favorite submission. Review of the paper cutter choke.
Well, this one I did yesterday, but I can review again. Fast. So look, when you are inside mount here, not always, right? You have the space to put your hand under his arm and hold the collar, right? So I'm gonna try to show here what I like to do this move here. I'm gonna control the elbow, lift the head, and pull his arm back. See? Now, my hand come behind. You have no condition to defend this, right? Because both of his arms are trapped here. So I put the 4 fingers inside the collar and do the grip tight. Now, I pull here to adjust, put my thumb inside the collar, right? And just swing my arm over. See? So when I swing my arm over here, I move my leg back and force my elbow to the ground. See? If I sprawl and lift the shoulder, it's even tighter, but it was super tight already. I didn't even have to do this. But just in case the guy try to defend, what you should do. Next one.
Okay, well, since you've been showing some half guard, we'll do Stefan's first and then we'll get back to Tom's question. So Stefan wants to know, when you're on the bottom half guard, when is it safe to swim your arm under the leg to try to throw the guy over?
Well, when I put the guy out of balance, right? I just show. Let's go again. So, if I have the triangle here, I don't recommend to go from here to put my hand. Even if he opened the knee a little bit, he is teasing me to go there. He's giving me the space, right? But look what happened. If I go, right? If I just put my hand, I cannot wrap the leg. So I have to move also my body to go there. His hand is free. If he push my face this way here, look, I have to go right away. But what he can do here, he moved the knee forward, and my arm is trapped, I cannot take it off anymore. I'm in a bad position now, right? So, I don't want this happen in the fight. So, he have a good posture here. I shouldn't go there because he go control my head here, wanna destroy what I wanna do, right? So I said, if I wanna do this sweep, I control the arm, one, escape my hip, put the hook on his foot, and put my knee high, right? Because if my knee is low, I can't open here. So the knee have to go high, and I drag him to me, look. When I put him out of balance, so try to touch my face now. He cannot even come close to my face, right? So I can throw him here, control the leg, just get my hip, the knee bar, it's right there.
All right, awesome. So Tom asks for a good defensive posture when they have your back. So if Zeke's on your back trying to choke you, what's the best posture for defense?
Usually that's what they do with the seat belt here, okay? So what I'm gonna do, or I hold the wrist, or I hold the sleeve right here, okay? One or the other. doesn't matter. And this end here, I put my thumb under his elbow. You see? If you try to attack my neck now, you have no power. And I'm locking the other arm here under my arm, right? So now I put my feet on the ground. I'm just gonna do a little slide down, and my head pop off, right? So I'm out. And now here I have three options. I can drag him down, hold the neck, and choke him, right? So, the second one, right? I was right here. I keep the grip on the elbow, bend his arm and hold his triceps and push him down. Kimura. I switch my base, but I don't pass the guard. Look. Number 2. Go back. Or number 3. I push his arm down. Always make my head very heavy over his shoulder, so he cannot try to move back to the position, right? So I push the arm down. Now my hand go under his leg, right here, and I switch the grip. Come to my knees, hold the shoulder, and I put my elbow right here. See, a little touch here, I'm gonna tap, right? But of course, if I put my elbow, gonna be way more pressure. I just avoid him because we have a lot of weight difference here. Don't gonna be pleasant for him. So I escape in 3 submissions again. The game is go to the submission. Save our energy for the next fight.
Well,
next one.
Yeah, got a few more questions here. So, how to avoid the triangle choke when you're doing the leg over the shoulder pass from a closed guard on your knees, you're going under the leg, how to make sure that the person doesn't transition to triangle.
Okay. Okay. Do the basic grip. So look here. This guard pass is very safe. You just need to know few little details here that you don't gonna fail and you don't go expose yourself, right? So I have the grip here, this hand here, I go holding the pants. With my knee behind the butt, step back, secret, twist my body to get more leverage to open the leg. And as soon as I open, you see, I'm trapping his arm with my leg. Sorry, trapping his leg with my arm here. If you try to pull the leg back, he can do it. I'm not holding, I just blocking right here. I swing over, hold the knee. But you're gonna make the leg heavy now. I can't come forward, he's defending here. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna push him, bring my foot forward, and I pinch. So how are you gonna close the triangle here? I have total control the whole time. So when I get here now, my knee, his leg pop to my shoulder, my knee go to the ground, the side of the shoulder, and I lift the other leg and push his leg against the face. My thumb go inside of the collar, and he can do that. I can do the choke. I can hold his arm, do the arm lock, wrist lock, or just pass the guard. So, super simple, avoid the triangle choke. Just do the steps that I show, you don't want to have a problem again.
I assume you pronounce his name Pavlo? Pavlo. He says he's never seen these techniques before, so he's grateful.
That's why they come to Soares to learn. Right?
Yeah. Okay, so if you're in Zeke's half guard, but instead of having posture, you've already got the head control, so you're tight on top. What's your favorite pass to get
if
up?
I hold his neck.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I myself, I don't do that, right? But let's go suppose I'm gonna do, okay? So what I would do, I put my hand under his arm here, right? And if I can, hold the collar. And my head, I put on the floor beside his head, right? So here, I limit him to try to do anything bad against me. So I go under the arm, 4 fingers inside the collar, and put my forehead on the ground beside the head. You see? So now look, I'm gonna jump to my toes, right here, and drive it forward, you see? Keep it driving. And my leg comes out. Right here. But I myself, I'm not a big fan of this guide pass. I prefer the other one that you put the guy flat on the ground and pass the guide. Okay? But it depends for your body style. Sometimes you way taller than the opponent. Some techniques work better for you than to the short guys, right? I never can say this is right, this is wrong. Everybody is different individual. Have everything different. The size, the strength, and the flexibility. So I cannot say, oh, that's the best technique. Everyone has his best technique.
All right, ready for another one?
Yeah.
Okay, so Miriam wants to know how to get, if someone's turtled in front of you, how to get around and take the back. So someone's like...
Okay, he's facing here.
Exactly, yes.
Okay. And the question is, how?
To get around and then take the back hooks in.
Okay. So take a look here. To avoid me putting the hooks, what people do? They drive the elbows inside here and they don't give me the space, right? So what I have to do is try to create the space. The first thing I have to do, I'm gonna control the belt here, palm down, eagle grip, and put my elbow right here on the back to be heavy, okay? This hand now, I'm gonna go, see, like a knife beside his face here, because I wanna go under his arm to control, you see? And I hold the belt too. So both hands on the belt, and I open the space. Now look, I can start to walk around. His elbow is not there blocking the space anymore, right? And I punch him to the ground here. If you try to circle around and put him in the guide, look, it's like a little old chihuahua in the leash here. He cannot go anywhere, right? I have the control. So now it's very easy. I come and throw my leg over and put the hook. After I put the hook, I'm gonna control his arm, right? And this hand here. Or he opened the space here for me to put the other hook, or I'm gonna circle around here and I'm gonna get the neck to choke him. It's his option now if you wanna give the neck or give me the mount on the back.
All right, awesome. All right, so now I see why you were saying Kyle. Somehow you guys know that Ashley is Kyle? Mm-hmm. Okay. So Kyle wants to see, so please review your triangle escape.
Triangle escape. Let's go. So look here, do the grips. Take right foot on the ground, skip a hip. Cross over my arm here, your leg. No. Cross your leg over my arm. No. Cross your leg over my arm. No, cross your leg over my arm. Yes, right? So that's the position they started here, right? So now take a look. When he throws his leg over my neck here now. Boom. I have the right way to bring my thumb behind the knee, right? So I put my thumb right here and my elbow on his belly button, right? So now if you move to create space and lock, right? He don't have too much power to do the move. This hand now I'm gonna hold my wrist, open my knee to the side, and twist my body as much as I can until my elbow touch the floor. Now I sprawl, drop the weight, and the leg is open. So this is the sequence of moves I like to do when somebody try to apply the triangle choke. So one more time. So you're gonna skate, press the leg, push me here, boom, wrap my neck, boom. The thumb the right way behind the knee, elbow on the belly button. Hold my wrist, open my knee, head on the ground. I touch my forehead on the ground, sprawl. See? Leg is open. Now I can walk around. Go to the other side. So what happens here? His arm is strapped. I wrap the neck. The choke's right there. See? Just drop the weights. Choke's right there. You can hold your hands. You can hold your bicep. With control. Still have some time.
We still got a few minutes left. If anyone wants to get a last minute question in
8
here, go ahead and
minutes.
type it in. Sorry? Miriam has one, but I'm just making sure I'm not. I think I might be misunderstanding what he's saying, so reply it to him to him or her. I think it's him.
You guys have any questions, Dick?
No.
Dana? I think.
Do you know how to do lasso?
Sort of. Yeah.
Because I'd love to see your lasso
I
defense
do.
again.
You can hold this.
Okay. I was just thinking about it this morning, actually. Oh, yeah, sorry, Derek, I will get to you. Noah has a question as well, so we'll get to that after this.
Okay.
All right. I think I know what you mean.
So stand up. She put the last like this.
This?
Yeah.
Or do you want this one?
Yeah, so the escape from here that you showed recently, Marcus.
Do you want my foot here?
Sure.
Okay. So take a look what I'm gonna do. This hand here, I can't control. But this hand here, you can swing over, hold this sleeve, and bring it to the other hand. Now, when I switch the grip, she can be the strongest person on the planet, but she cannot hold my arm anymore because I'm gonna go rip it off right here. You see? So now look. I'm gonna walk. Her foot is in a bad position here. I'm just gonna push to the ground, glue my body on her body, don't give space, and she's not in a good position here. I put her in the pretzel. If I hug the neck, she's gonna attack.
Nice.
From lasso to pretzel.
Okay, awesome. So, yeah, the question everyone wants to see answered is from our future black belt, Noah. Noah wants to know, how, I don't know why he would ask this question, but he wants to know what's the best takedown when someone's taller than you?
Okay.
Tell him how we'll do it.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know Noah, he's 4 years old, so it makes sense why this would be his question.
Okay. So to make things more or less the way he's asking, right? I go to my knees. Let's go pretend Zeke is way higher than me. right? So the guy is too tall, right? I'm going to take it down. Easy. Move one leg back, make him walk. You see? Now this leg go up, and you hold the other leg. Right here. See? When I control this leg here, I'm gonna lift it up and push him to the ground, and I'm right there on the top. It's just, you have one idea, one option, you can practice. With no. Take that down now.
Exactly. Yeah, no, we should.
Yeah, I believe I had another question from yesterday. I didn't have time to answer. They asked me about because I show one choke, my favorite choke from the guard, but I'm gonna show another simple choke. Just give the directions how to make it hard the opponent to do the defense when you try. Okay, so zip. Okay. He's in the guard. I have the basic grip here, right? So the choke only gonna work well when I touch my wrist on the neck. If I hold it here, see, my wrist is far away from the neck. I don't gonna be successful in my choke, right? But in the real fight, the guy don't gonna let me go deep there. I pull him, he's gonna push him, right? So we're gonna have this fight here. So what I have to do, I have to break his leverage here to go there. Look how it's easy here. I'm gonna switch the grip to the elbow, see, hold it, and now use my knees together to bring him close to me, and I pull the elbow, see? So he cannot avoid me to bring close. Now I slide my hand deep until I touch my wrist on the neck. So he can't avoid this. And right away, I force my elbow to my hip. You see? So now look, if you try, I'm gonna let go his arm, I only have the collar. To move away, look here, the pressure with my legs and the pressure with my grip. So he cannot go away anymore. Now my hand comes as a knife under my hand, under my arm here, and I go to the other collar. So this other collar, I don't need to go deep. When I do the grip, I'm gonna curl my wrist to make the collar very tight against the neck. Because in this position here, I don't have room, right, to put my hand too deep on the collar. I hold right here, is enough. When I do the grip, I do the curl, right? So now, when I open my elbows here, the choke comes right away. So it's a very tight choke. So the adjustments with your wrist here is the secret, right? But the first hand, never forget, you have to touch your wrist on the neck. My wrist don't touch the neck, I don't have a weight. So when you pull, slide deep, boom, touch right there. Second hand go under, hold it. When you do the grip, just curl. Look, it's very tight already. See, I didn't even open my elbow. He's feeling the pressure already.
For some reason, it's not coming through. I don't know.
Time for the last one.
From Lincoln, he's asking. Lincoln?
Lincoln? That Carly is Lincoln?
Yeah.
And he wants to know what your favorite lock is.
My favorite lock?
Favorite of all time.
A lock or submission. My favorites are the chokes. Right?
Yeah.
But,
Lock, I assume he means a joint manipulation if he says lock.
okay, I like the ankle lock.
Nice.
After the neck is my favorite. The
He's 7. Just keep in mind.
Okay, Come here.
Oh, if he can do an ankle. I know he can do it, I just don't know if he's allowed to in a turn.
So look at here. I'm gonna work this one. I cross the grip on the sleeve, one, and drag. Now I escape my hip, foot on the hip, and I kick my foot under his leg, right? And hook the other leg. So I'm gonna bring him, catch the knee, and now I go to the ankle lock. So I hold here. See, because I put his knee against the chest, he have no condition to run away or try to come to the top to defend. So when I do the grip here, a little arch back, the lock is on, and I have the control here, right? So one more time. Basic grip. I'm gonna cross the grip, drag his arm, escape my hip, foot on the hip. Now I slide my leg through and hook behind the leg. Now I flex my other leg, hold the pants here close to the knee, escape my hip, and push his knee against his body. See? His foot, I post on my armpit, lock, wrap, and hold my collar. If you try to stretch the leg like he's wearing boots, he can do it. See, you have no power. A little arch back here, you're gonna tap. I can let go the arm also, hold the knee here, just to apply more pressure if I want. When I arch back, the lock is on. Okay guys, thank you very much again, and tomorrow we will be back. So this week we still have Thursday, same time, 6 o'clock, 9 time for Eastern time, and 10 p.m. Brazilian time. So I hope you guys come back, and please bring more questions. We're gonna try to make everybody happy. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Marcus.